Hello lovely colouring friends, my name's Amanda and this is my channel Amanda Colours. I hope that you are doing really well today, and so does Emerald. She loves you guys so much and appreciates all the little hellos and comments and things that you give to her. So she says hello to you all. She wanted me to let you know that the average colour of the universe is called cosmic latte. Yes, in 2002 a study was done and it was found that the light from the galaxies averaged out to be sort of like a beige colour that's close to white, and they've called it cosmic latte. So there you go. I'm here today with one of my favourite videos, and I know it's one of yours as well, and that is my completed pages for December 2024. But before I get into that, I'm going to show you a little diamond painting that I actually did in November and I forgot to show you. So this is from the Paint Gems Mandala kit, and I will link to all the books and all the products and things down in the description in case you're interested. But this particular set is all full of rainbow mandalas, and if you know me, you know I love rainbows, and they're just beautiful little mandalas and I love the size of them. So that was a whole lot of fun to complete. First up, we have Doggy Doodles by Angela Gonzalez. Now this is a book that I host a colour along for every month, and I give you guys the chance to choose between 3 pages and vote for which one you want to colour, and the page that was chosen was this one. So I decided to turn it into Christmas baking. So I've used some Christmas colours there, and it was lots and lots of fun to colour. So I have done some metallic gel pens in various places, my chrome metallic markers, and the Copic alcohol markers. Oops, let's put it in frame so you can actually see. So yeah, it was a whole lot of fun. I did have a bit of an oopsie, and one of my markers decided it wanted to bleed. Leak, because I had just refilled it and I kind of overfilled it. So it's my fault really, but yeah. So that was a whole lot of fun. I really liked how that page turned out. Then we have the other Angela Gonzalez colour along that I host, and that is AUSSIE Sea of Colours, and that is in her book Sea of Colours. And again, I let you guys choose a page out of 3 options each month, and the page that was chosen was this deep sea diving page. And again, I decided to try and make it feel a little bit Christmassy with the colours I chose, turning this into kind of like a wreath. I have used some of the chrome gold markers and some stardust markers for some shine in some various places, and my Copic markers. The next book we have is Annie Day, and again this is for a colour along that I host called AC Annie Day. For this one I just choose a page that I would really love to colour that month, and the page that I chose for December was this one. Now technically it's springtime and Annie's putting up a spring wreath, but I decided it was a Christmas wreath because in Australia it's hot at Christmas, so her summer dress would be fine. I just really liked Annie in pink, and I like pink colours for Christmas as well. It kind of goes with my house in real life. So yeah, my Copic markers, Uniball Sino white gel pen, and the chrome gold markers. Why is that not picking up? There we go, for the various gold accents. So another fun, cute page completed in Annie Day. I completed another book. I don't know why I do it to myself every December, but I decide I'm going to do an advent colouring challenge for myself, and it ends up being a whole book, and it ends up being a whole lot of colouring. However, I must admit that I enjoyed this one much more than others that I have done in the past. So this is Matchstick Mouse 25 Days of Kindness colouring book by Morgan O'Brien. And again, if you've been around on the channel for any length of time, you know I love Morgan O'Brien's colouring illustration style. So I'm not going to show you the whole book because I'm going to do a separate video on that, but I will show you the nameplate page here, just so cute. And Matchstick Mouse goes on an adventure where she is doing kind things for 25 days in the lead up to Christmas. So it'll be a whole lot of fun to show you through that book very, very soon. Another much more achievable advent colouring project I did was in Gabby Wolf's Christmas Cute and Easy colouring book. And it was the advent page here. So there was a box for every day in the lead up to Christmas, and I simply coloured that box that day, which was a lot of fun, and as I said, much more achievable because it's one tiny little box, not a whole page. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. And Gabby herself was actually colouring these boxes through Advent as well. So you can check that out, and the other people who have been colouring along with the hashtag Gabby Wolf Advent Colouring. And yeah, some people have done some really wonderful colour palettes and things like that. Gabby herself did a really colourful, bright and happy colour palette. So yeah, make sure you go and check that out. Then for the AC Palette Challenge this month, in December, I actually coloured in Scandi Nature by Jen Racine, and the page I coloured was this one. So the palette that I chose, I forgot to bring the card in with me. Oh no, here it is. This is the palette that I chose. So I kind of immediately regretted it because it wasn't really very Christmassy, even though the cookies and things on here are Christmassy, and wasn't very inspiring. But I decided to do this page, and I really like how the page turned out. So that's good. It doesn't feel Christmassy at all. It feels wintry, but it was a lot of fun, and I just used my Copic markers and my white gel pen. And he's very cute. He looks like he's about to go and hibernate. He's very sleepy. So then I also wanted to finally break into this Annie Day book, the Winter Tales colouring book, and I tagged a whole bunch of pages that were Christmas related. I had very high hopes for all the pages I would colour, but completing a whole book, I guess, is enough, really, isn't it? But I coloured this page, and I love how it turned out. I actually did this one first, and it inspired my colour palette for the other Annie Day page with the greens and the whites and the pinks. Yeah, I just really like how it turned out. It feels so pretty. It feels very me for Christmas. I don't really like the traditional Christmas colours all that much. And this kind of makes sense in Australia. We have, you know, blossoms and things that are these colours, and being summer, I don't know, it just feels right to me, Christmas, to be these sorts of colours. So very cute page there. And I just coloured that because I wanted to. It wasn't for any hashtag or anything. But it's great to break into this book. Back to hashtags. This is, it's not actually a hashtag, but the Meg from Meg's Colouring Corner and I host a Facebook group called Colour With Us, and it's open to anyone around the world who loves to colour. And we have been doing a full book colour along. So that has been in this book here, Magic Jars by Colouring Book Cafe. The page that we decided on was this one here, and I decided to turn it into a gingerbread house. Being December, and I tried to make the various things look like chocolates and candies and things like that. So that was lots of fun to do. I've used my Copic markers, metallic pens, my white gel pen, all the usual suspects really. But yeah, I think that was fun. I tried to make these look like spearmint leaves. We have them as lollies or candy or gummies, whatever you want to call them over here. We call them lollies. So there you go. Oh, and I forgot last month to show you the November page, which was this one. So again, I've used my Copic markers and my white gel pen, but I think that turned out pretty well as well. Yeah. So there's just one last page to show you, and that is in Frogs and Friends, Volume 2. And this is by Chris Reiniak, and Meg from Meg's Colouring Corner and I are doing a colour along in this. And we've completed volume 1. We're now a few months into volume 2. And the page we did in December was this one. And I had so much fun with this color palette. I just wanted it to be happy and colorful. And I think it turned out really, really cute. My background leaves a little bit to be desired, but that's okay. I've used my Copic markers and some Stardust gel pens. So they are actually shimmery in the background there. If I can, there we go. Maybe you can see that. And on this blotches. So that's it for all the pages that I coloured in December. It doesn't seem like very many, but I did complete a whole book. So I will show you that very soon. But thanks so much for watching. As always, I am interested to find out what your favourite page is. Leave it down in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.